Welcome back to Sports Card Indoctrination. I'm Bryce.
I'm Renee.
This is Daniel. Well, Daniel had an amazing week of football. He picked all his games correctly. So, he's wearing his Bears stuff, and he's got his Bear Walter. It's your Bear Walter? You want to hold on to your Bear Walter? I guess we have to talk about it. We'll talk more when it comes to fantasy. But Caleb Williams looked amazing. And
yes,
the Bears walloped the Cowboys. And I'm still not sure that it's because Caleb Williams is so amazing or if it's because the Dallas defense is absolutely terrible. I think probably the Dallas defense, personally. Because they made Russell Wilson look really, really good the week before. And which I guess kind of, we can talk more about Dallas if we want to, although I'd rather not. But Dallas made Russell Wilson look really good, and yet they're going to start Jackson Dart this week. The Jackson Dart era has already begun.
Yeah, I don't think he looked so good against whomever they played after us.
Yeah, too bad for Jackson Dart that he is not getting to play the Dallas Cowboys this weekend. Yes. He would probably do better. But, yeah, I don't know. Caleb Williams. We say again.
He looked good, though. Even though the Dallas defense didn't play well, Caleb made all the right reads. So you gotta give it to him. He looked really good.
You do. We love this card, by the way. That's what I was going to say. Top signature. Caleb Williams. Panini.
I like
Luminance,
that one.
Jackson Dart.
That's cool.
Love the Panini Luminance. We just opened this box of these.
Is he in his college uniform there?
He is. This is an Old Miss card. So really cool. Other game, you and I picked wrong and Daniel picked right, the Detroit Lions. Although I will have to say that yet again, I've had many of my friends from Detroit who have written the Lions off, and I'm not writing the Lions off. I'm still thinking the Lions can make some noise.
I mean, they looked incredible.
I mean,
their running game and their defense. I couldn't believe their defense, what they did to Lamar.
Yeah. Right. So I've got Jahmyr Gibbs here on the Panini Prestige. And I've got David Montgomery on the Panini Prism. They look wonderful. They are amazing. They actually kind of wrecked my fantasy team because I had Jared Goff. And these guys got 4 of the 5 touchdowns. So Jared Goff did not throw enough touchdowns. They ran for touchdowns instead. Whoa. Are you making lions and bear sounds?
Daniel had to play Aunt Kathy last week in fantasy.
Yeah.
And she had Caleb, who got almost 30 points.
Yikes.
So we did not win.
Oh, well, but Daniel won in his picking, if not winning in his fantasy.
This is true.
Too funny. So since we're talking about fantasy, let's just keep going. Caleb Williams, the best quarterback this week, after Russell Wilson was almost the best quarterback the week before. I think that means...
I'm seeing a trend.
I'm seeing a trend, too. Something tells me if you don't have Jordan Love, if he's still available in your fantasy, draft Jordan Love for next week. I'd bet on Jordan Love because he's playing the Cowboys. Interesting. Well, I guess let's keep going with who did well that we're not surprised with. So yet again, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor and the Colts won again. They're 3-0 now. Mommy loves the score cards.
I do like those scores.
And I'm kind of coming around a little bit. That just looks so much like a card I would have had when I was a kid.
I think that's why I like them. They look like the cards from when we were kids.
Really cool. Jonathan Taylor. We questioned him in our running back thing early because he gets hurt. So the question is, can he stay healthy, Daniel? But if Jonathan Taylor can stay healthy, I mean, the Colts are in a really, really weak division. He could do really, really well. The best fantasy performer, though, the whole week, better than any other quarterbacks, Trey Tucker, wide receiver for the Raiders.
I don't even know who that is.
He is still available in both fantasy leagues that I'm in. So waiver claims. Put in your waiver claims. And the thing is, so he had a great week this past week. So he was amazing. But he's actually had pretty good numbers the other 2 weeks.
Okay.
So
is he one of their rookies, or who is he?
So this is a rated rookie card from him, but I believe that this is not this year's. I don't have my glasses and I can't read off the back. So I think that's 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2023.
So I think he's in his, this will now be his 3rd year.
Okay.
And that's kind of the way I feel like receivers kind of take a little bit of that. They take a little bit of time to get going.
Yeah.
So the other crazy story was the Minnesota Vikings. Their defense in our family league, their defense was the 2nd highest point getter of anybody.
Oh, wow.
They also had more points than any quarterback. And this is good. I'm going to make this a little bit of my pet peeve rant about cards. I was trying to go find some of the players that did really well for the Vikings in that game defensively, and we didn't have any. Because these card companies now, and it's really sad, they're making lots of quarterbacks and wide receivers and running backs and rookies. So great. Here we have the Dallas Turner card, which is really cool. And Dallas Turner played really well, so nothing against Dallas Turner. He was awesome.
But it's just some of the other guys you'd love to highlight.
Kind of wanted to give some love to some other folks. And even though this is a really cool, this red draft class card. So, but yeah, Minnesota. Pretty awesome. I think that's all we had on fantasy. And I guess kind of with the idea of the one thing of, if you're going to pick somebody up, pick up Trey Tucker or pick up anybody who's playing the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, now this is a new segment that we've been starting, and we may keep it going. What did we get off of Whatnot or eBay? So we got 3 packages here. 2 of them are things we won off of Whatnot. I'm going to give these 2 to Renee so she can cut them open for us. One of them, we bought stuff off of eBay for some of our future shows. We bought some classic players. So let's open this one. I will say, for you Whatnot folks, this package came, and I guess it had enough postage in it for a letter. And the post office thought it was a package, and so they ended up charging us for it, which is kind of frustrating. But it was free, so, you know, whatever. All right, what did we get? What did we get? Oh. Well, then, okay. I shouldn't have complained against my Whatnot people. It wasn't the Whatnot people. This was the eBay people.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to maybe send a little note to the eBay guy and say, you screwed this up because this is eBay. So, all right, I think I got some cool cards off eBay. So let me show you, Renee, some of what we got.
Okay.
And these are for some forthcoming videos that we're going to make educating Daniel. We've got a throwback Eli Manning.
Oh.
Really fun with him. He is in so many commercials. You don't like Eli? We don't like Eli in Dallas either, although he's really funny. We really like his new commercial about Eli's. We got a J.J. Watt.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, J.J. Watt's really
J.J.
cool.
Watt is apparently commentating and pretty good at it.
Okay.
I've never heard him, but
interesting.
I've heard good things.
Okay. So speaking of other commentators, this is part of why I bought some of the ones I did. We have got a Greg Olson.
Okay.
I think Greg Olson is one of the most underrated color commentators out there. Here, you want to hold on to this? That's what we're going to open next, some Panini Elite. So anyway, I think Greg Olson is one of the most underrated commentators.
Him too.
I love him. So I want to talk about him. We are about to do a trip to Chicago, so watch out for some live stuff from Chicago. So I got a Mike Ditka card to talk to our Chicago friends and family about Mike Ditka. Oh yeah, Marvin Harrison. Want to do a video at some point about fathers and sons. And so Marvin Harrison, and in fact, we're actually in our pick'em tonight for the Thursday night game. We're going to talk about Marvin Harrison Jr. So I wanted a Marvin Harrison Sr. card. More in the commentator world, Mike Golick, of good old Mike and Mike fame, an old Eagles defensive lineman who's now an ESPN personality. Richard Sherman.
I do like Richard Sherman.
He could have been. We'll tell you in a second who our player of the week, our throwback player of the week is going to be. It could have been Richard Sherman. That would have been a good one. But I don't know that I had a good Richard Sherman card, and now we do.
Okay.
So we'll have to do a Richard Sherman. And finally, Tom Brady.
Okay.
Not my favorite, but I do like this card. I thought it was cool, and it was on.
Yeah, I like that one.
I was looking around. These all came from the same person, and I like when I'm shopping to minimize my shipping and see what cool cards they have, and that's a pretty neat Tom Brady card. So, all right, well, these all came off of eBay, and again, none of them. I think at most, maybe this Mike Ditka one was like $3, or the Tom Brady one was $3, but most of them were like $1.30. So really, really cheap. So that was really cool. All right, let's see. So now these two are things we won off of Whatnot. Let's see what we won. Lots of packaging, Daniel. Packaging and packaging and packaging. Oh! Well, okay. I lied. And mostly because I saw the little tracking that I thought that must have been stuff on Whatnot. So we must be missing a Whatnot package. It hasn't actually gotten to us yet. This is more stuff we got off of eBay. And more stuff that we were preparing for our trip to Chicago. So we got a Gale Sayers card.
Oh.
We really need. I have not watched the movie. Daniel, it's really cool, but you just gotta be gentle with it. That card is really old, and it's not protected. Here, I'm gonna give you. How about I give you Marvin Harrison? That would be a good one for you. Anyway, Gale Sayers. We've got Chris Collinsworth.
Oh yes.
More on our commentator theme. Oh, let's see who else we got. Oh, Reggie White. More throwback Eagles. Tony Romo. Shockingly, we don't have a Tony Romo card, and we're Cowboys fans, so that was crazy. A Mike Ditka as a player card.
Oh.
And then some other Tony Romos, just because I thought a couple of them were cool. And another Reggie White. So
that's neat.
I got a Reggie White with the Packers and a Reggie White with the Eagles. So one of each. And finally, talk about old throwback announcers, Merlin Olsen. And the funny thing is, when I was a kid, I remember watching him on Little House on the Prairie. He turned into an actor, and he was an actor on Little House on the Prairie. But he also, he was definitely an announcer. I was going to say Monday Night Football. I'm not sure Monday Night Football or not, but he was an announcer.
Very neat.
Kind of fun. So all kinds of cool cards, lots of throwbacks, lots of videos that we are going to have to make with Daniel. Okay. All of that done. Now it's time. This is what we got off of Whatnot. And, whoa, what did we get here? So, this is pretty cool. And we'll have to open this up so we can see it and show people. This is a Chris Olave.
Ooh.
And it's a Panini Prism, and it's some kind of it kind of almost looks like a Mardi Gras kind of colors.
Oh yeah, it does.
So that's kind of really neat.
New Orleans.
Yeah, and then we also have got some. What is this? Pro Set Proof Pack. I think there's something else in here, Daniel. I was pretty sure I remembered seeing that we had won the Chris Olave. Oh, what is this? This is fun looking. So it's 1 of 1 pre-production proof. And
can't tell.
I'm sure I can read who it is. Zaire, I think.
Malachi Ziegler. High school.
Oh wow.
Sensations.
So
that's neat.
We're gonna have to be looking for him, see where he's playing college ball and where he ends up in the pros. That's kind of a cool, like a metal shiny looking.
Yeah.
Card. All right. Lots of cool stuff that we got off of Whatnot and eBay. All right. Well, we opened so many things off of our packages, we decided we were going to open some Donruss Elite, but go look. We got a short about opening Donruss Elite, so go look at that.
I think Daniel wants to hold it.
Oh, you want to hold the Donruss Elite? I was going to give you this card, though, because this morning, you and I talked about Steve Largent. Steve Largent, he was one of the all-time Seattle Seahawks. And Seattle is playing Arizona this week. So we've got Seahawks and Cardinals. Let's mix them up and see. Daniel has won quite a few games in a row. Renee and I have not. All right, Daniel. You okay? You're going
Cardinals,
Marvin Harrison.
Okay.
He's going with the Cardinals.
I think I'm going to pick the Seahawks. Or maybe I should go with Daniel.
That's what I was going to say. I feel bad.
James Conner's hurt.
I feel bad going against Daniel, but I was going to pick the Seahawks too.
Okay.
So you know what? I guess let's do it. Let's you and I again go against Daniel. Against our better judgment. Oh, yeah. I do think that... Whoa. I do think that at this point in my football, I think I want to go with Sam Darnold over Kyler Murray. Isn't that a funny
really?
thing to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. You ready to watch the game? Ready for some Thursday night football? And let's see if the Cardinals can pull it out and keep your win streak alive.